Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of We Build. Though this video is nothing related to airplanes, but this is a good place to shoot the intro, so why not? So in this video we are going to install reverse parking sensors in our car. Check this out. These dots that you see in front of cars and behind the cars, these are actually the sensors which I'm talking about. Everything that you need for this installation: parking sensors, a drill machine. If you don't have it, you can still do the installation. One measuring tape, some common tools. The parking sensors, both of them are same. Let's see what all you get inside this box. This is the display which will be showing you how far you are from the obstacles, and a long wire for this because this is supposed to go on the dashboard. Then these are the actual sensors, and I ordered the silver color one so they match with the color of our car. Another good thing. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 of these, and then this is the main controller, and the final one, this is the power cable for this. So we everything goes to this controller. I just connect these wires where it is marked. So here it says power, just connect it there like that. A tool that they provide with this box for your easy installation. It is actually just a hole saw, so you can put it in a drill machine or make a hole, put it there and rotate it using a plier or something. That's why I was saying if you have a drill machine, good. If you don't, then still fine. Some double-sided tapes to stick your controller and the display. After going through this manual says that the ideal distance of installing the sensors is 50 centimeters above the ground. So there is a little margin there, but yeah, 50 centimeters is ideal, and it should be 12 centimeters away from both the edges, like from both the sides. We'll use a marker to make the markings using the measuring tape, and then we can move on to installing it. So time wrap. I have made the markings. If I look at it horizontally, this is 12 centimeter, but this way it is 17 centimeter, and it is about 57 centimeter from the ground because that's what I found ideal. So I took the measurement of this and kept it half, and that's how in the middle this is 57 centimeters from the ground. And same, this is the third mark, and the last one is right there. So the markings are done. Next is with the installation. Quick test before the installation. I have made the holes here and I did not install them properly, so that in case there is a discrepancy I can change it. So they are just hanging halfway there. All the sensors are in their place and the wires are connected right there. One sensor, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is for the display. Right here is the display, and this is the power cable, positive and negative. Now I just need to connect it, and then I can test whether it is working or not. Let's see. So I have made the positive and negative connections. Luckily for the test, I had this cable for the woofer earlier. This is a positive cable, that one, and this is a negative cable connected. And now when I move close to, now this thing is on. What? This is not on. I think. See, this is on now. Let's move towards the car and see if it works. Right there, so it works from this far. Says 1.2 meters and it's beeping. I'll move a little forward. And there. So test pass. Let's finish the connections. Here is a hole that I found to pull the wires up, and this was covered with a rubber thing like this. Just pull it off and pull the wires outside. So I'm going to make the connections with the reverse light. Here is the reverse light bulb so that the sensors come on as soon as we put on the reverse gear. Are made. I just quickly tested it. So here it is connected to the backlight, and here are all the sensors in sequence showing left and right. And then only thing is I have removed the main display. I'll connect it after fixing it at a suitable place. So I am thinking I'll fix it somewhere there. Let's clean it up and then move on to the display installation. Going to place this here. This is like, if you cannot see, this is the back of the car. I'm going to place it here so that when I put the car in reverse, I can see it in the rear view mirror. Now put this wire, hide it like that. The sensors are right there, 1 2 3 4, and all the electrical components. The processor is inside this. Right there. So there is the processor here and the connections are made, and this power cable is connected to the reverse light. So as soon as I engage the reverse gear, this device comes on, and then only the display wire, this goes through here and to here. So you could install it on the dashboard. The wire is long enough, but I prefer it on the back seat. That's why it's here. Final test before closing. Let's put reverse gear. Check this out, it is already working. As soon as I engage first gear, this thing already works, and it is beeping because there's a wall besides me. Shows 0.4 meter. Now see, it's not beeping right now as I move towards the car. So it should beep now when I move closer. So I hope you can hear it. So now I'm close enough and there's a constant beep. That means it's working perfectly. As I said, the front sensor comes on when we engage the reverse gear, but I was planning to install it in the front as well for the 4 sensors. But now I'm thinking when I will install it in the front, I do not have a trigger to turn it on, and I do not want these sensors to be on all the time. So until I figure it out how to turn it on, either I'll have to install a switch to turn them on or something else where, like, when it is at really slow speed it turns on. Till the time I figure it out, I'll just postpone this build. So for now, this is how you install the reverse parking sensors. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing.